My proctologist said I got feet like a head and head like a feet. I don't know which one I'd suck, which one I'd bite, but we're gonna get it right in this fight. Smooth body. Yo. It's your boy, LLSmoothBody, coming at you hard, right off a fantastic vacation where I fulfilled one of my lifelong dreams. I rode a horse.
Let's go.
There's pictures on the internet. It's become really bigger than me in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
A lot of screenshots. Very happy. Shout out to Smelly Island Ranch where I rode the horse.
Smelly Island?
Smelly Island Ranch.
Nice.
It was a good time. My horse's name was actually Mac Attack. Mac Daddy. Not lying. It was the ginormous horse. Getting off that topic, me and Doop and Border did a draft last week, and we had so much fun doing it for you guys. We are back here with Lud. Lud, say what up to the people.
Hey, great to be back.
And we are doing the GOAT sitcom character draft. This is one I've thought about my entire life. Everything's led to this moment. Hours upon hours of rewatching shows like Parks and Rec, Arrested Development, all of that. For this moment right here, Lil Doop is our commissioner, as always. Lil Doop, you got the order for us?
I do not have the order, but if you give me one moment, I will give it to you. We're just going to do like another little random wheel name generator thing. I got to get my notepad ready for whenever we start drafting. And I'm going to click tap to spin. Here we go. So our first draft is...
I do. I want the first pick.
Lil Doop gets pick number 1. And just so we're all aware, we're going to do the 8 characters again. But our first pick is going to be the network that we want our show to be aired on. Then afterwards, we're also going to, again, give a pitch for our show. And hopefully, we'll come up with a name for the show by then.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
All right, so again, Lil Doop's going to be going first. Now it's just down between SmoothBody and Load.
Fuck.
SmoothBody with the number 2 pick in the draft.
Okay.
You see, I really liked going second
Is
between
this
2 other people.
so? Is this snake draft? Like, do I get to go?
No,
I
it's
get
a
my
snake.
first character,
So you get the first character.
but I
yeah.
get the last network.
Yep.
You're right.
All right, swear.
That's all right, though. So again, let me just write this down real quick. So you got Lil Doop going number 1. If I can get some lead out of the pencil. And then SmoothBody. And then Load. Do one of those. Okay.
Shall we?
You want to say anything else, or are we just jumping right into it?
Well, there was a little bit of, I just want to preface the viewers here, there's a little bit of a discussion whether it's best sitcom character or funniest, if there's really not a difference. I think we decided on, like, just go with your goats, go with your gut, and at the end you're going to pitch your show anyway, so they have to be funny no matter what, so we'll be alright.
Go with your goats, go with your guts.
Well said.
That was really well
That goes
said,
on a T-shirt.
actually.
That should go on a
Yeah,
T-shirt.
That's.
Go with your goats.
That should be my Instagram bio.
Oh, I think that's gonna be our first merch. Go with your goats.
Go with your guts.
All right,
Get a guy, though.
we do need a
We
T-shirt
we
guy.
can't custom make it.
No.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
Damn, dude.
Like we'll
Custom
get someone
ink.
to screen print them themselves
You're
in their
scam.
basement. It's good stuff.
Alright,
Just break into Mount Lebanon.
dude, I think the honor is yours. You are on the clock.
All right. By the way, there's no pressure. There's no like clock or anything. But if you're taking too long, we will call you like dickhead.
Or we'll play like the violin.
Right.
Play out like you're at the Oscars.
Yeah, like literally cry you a river. So for my network, it's a toss up between 3 networks.
You're such an NBC head.
I liked NBC. You know why? I liked NBC because Friends was on NBC. The Office was
Yes.
It was
also
on NBC. It was on
Parks
NBC.
and Rec also.
All
Right,
like
so-
really classic ones were on
really
NBC.
strong sitcoms.
But NBC in the last like 5 to 10 years has been dog.
Right. And it's a new age show, but it also, I don't know, it's this is a weird pick.
Weird deal.
It's a weird pick. The other one that I really wanted is Paramount, because I think that Paramount is currently on an uptick, if you will.
Sure.
But I also did take Timo Cruz, Wendy Wu, and Izzy Daniels in the last draft in that order. So I think I need to start strong and finish strong. So I'm going to take NBC as my number one pick for my network.
Okay, I mean, strong pick. We're talking sitcom.
It's got the generational wealth there.
Okay, so I'm in between two. I wrote down HBO because I'm gonna have, complete
Raunchy
creative
television,
control.
right.
And then Apple TV Plus because they have the most money, literally ever. I'm watching a show now called Doop, and literally it's every show, PJs, just yachts. Like they can just throw money at things because they have more money than God, which would be fun. And they have Ted Lasso on there, so they know how to make a good, heartfelt sitcom. But I'm going to stick with HBO because I like the creative integrity HBO is going to give me. I'm a big Curb Your Enthusiasm guy, so I'd like to work with the talent of HBO. Plus, you got HBO Max, so you do have a nice streamer there.
You get some money there, too, yeah.
Some money for sure.
So it's a high production.
So I had HBO. I wanted HBO.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, I like that.
I wanted
good
HBO
pick.
for sure. A lot of it would have just been nice. NBC was my second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked NBC too.
Sorry.
The last two that I thought of, ABC
Yeah.
and CBS.
You mean like Freeform ABC now?
No, I'm talking like Disney Plus ABC. Because like ABC's owned by Disney Plus.
There's just going to be a lot of restrictions.
Interesting take.
Yeah,
There's just going to be a lot of restrictions.
What was the other one you said? CBS?
CBS.
It's the number one broadcaster in the country.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So,
Can I give you like what my third one was?
yeah, sure.
Are you interested in hearing it?
Yeah, I'd like opinions.
Hulu.
Straight to Hulu? 'Cause
Straight
if
to
you do
Hulu.
NBC, you can go to Hulu because NBC has you can do FX. That's actually an underrated
FX.
FX is Fox.
one.
So you could go on Fox.
Yeah.
Fox is owned by Disney now.
That just can't be true.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
I just thought it was just the Marvel and the superhero stuff. Oh no, no, but that's their movie
Fox.
studios. Their television studios they keep the rights to.
No.
I'm almost
Simpsons is on Disney Plus.
Oh, then I'm completely wrong.
Interesting. Is it really?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
ABC. Okay. That kind of throws a wrench in it. I like Fox.
You want to go with Fox?
Fox.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough pick. I mean,
Come
we
on,
took two
Fox.
of the easy ones.
Fat lady's warming up here.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you can workshop it too, because your first character pick. If you want to take your character first, because you're taking both. It's a
Yeah, I know. I already got my character. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's an easy first pick.
I'm gonna go ABC.
ABC.
It's more attainable than Fox. I feel like a lot more people see it. It's on cable. Plus, you get the Disney Plus after that.
Exposure.
A lot
Yeah.
of exposure.
A lot of foot traffic.
So if
That's
we're
fair.
going right into the first pick,
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Cosmo Kramer
Yeah.
is number one. I don't think much needs to be said about that. Just an electric personality, no matter what you put him in.
I love Kramer. Said it before. I think Kramer's like maybe top 5 funniest characters all time.
I completely agree. It's literally hysterical. I think it's a great pick. My only question for you would be, can he lead his own television show? He's great as a supporting sitcom character, but would you hand him the reins? Would ABC hand him the reins and say, "Go get this money"?
Are you saying that because it was his first pick? And you'd expect like a first pick to be your main character?
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
It was a question.
That's fine. Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
hating on it. Kramer is like on everyone's top 3 list. He's like.
Well, now you're bringing up good points that I'm rethinking this.
They already picked him. So
I know he's mine.
Alright.
Hold on. So you guys watch Seinfeld, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Kramer wasn't initially Kramer in I think it was the first episode.
He's
maybe
Cosmo.
First 3. No, he had a different name.
Does he really?
Kessler.
Is it actually Kessler?
They called him Kessler. I'm almost 100% positive. You can look it up.
Yeah, I'll believe it.
But I'm pretty sure that okay. Kessler. His first appearance was 1989 as Kessler,
That's hilarious.
not as Cosmo Kramer.
Well, okay. Well, back to why I picked him.
Yeah.
You get the physical humor.
Untouchable.
Untouchable physical.
Very, very good physical humor. You get a funny-looking dude.
Like,
Funny ass dude.
And then you get the quick timing with some like just some stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just I think he could carry his own TV show.
All around great pick.
I think it's a great pick here. I was wondering. That leads into my next pick, and my thinking was, if I'm going with the leading man, I'm going with the number one guy. I'm going with Michael Scott.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
pick. That would have been.
He's
I was
proven- He literally, you could drop into almost any show, and I think he'd be hilarious. Steve Carell. I mean, it doesn't have to be Steve Carell. Michael Scott is
carried The Office.
carried The Office.
He's gone, dipped in quality.
He's good. He's like LeBron. He's literally like LeBron on those Cavs teams. You're like, oh my god, they're amazing. Then the next year he's gone.
So, but
Worst team in the league. Anyway, Michael Scott, I'm sticking with him.
okay. So again, I don't want to fuck up my draft. Because obviously 2 very good picks. Oh, but I get 2. I get 2 here. So I think it might be a hot take, but my first overall pick is going to be Ron Swanson.
Good. Yeah, solid pick.
Yeah, I fucking love Ron Swanson.
I haven't seen all of whatever it's called.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, probably haven't seen all Parks and Rec, but what I have seen, very good character.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny.
He's like, give me all the eggs and bacons you have. He's like, wait, son, I fear what you just heard was give me a lot of eggs and bacon. I meant give me all the eggs and bacon you have.
The episode when he has has like a hernia and he can't move.
Yes!
And he's just sitting there on his
so
desk.
funny. I love Ron Swanson.
That whole show has like 3 characters that could be picked. I'm not sure they are, but
Yeah. Well, I'm not taking Leslie Knope.
no, she wasn't even one of the ones I thought.
No.
I think Andy Dwyer and
Yeah.
Aziz Ansari's character.
Burt Macklin definitely is gonna get taken, so watch out. My number 2 pick though, and by the way, we're doing eight characters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 2 pick is a toss up between 2 characters that I really like, and I don't know which one I want to go
Go
with.
for your gut. There's one you like more than the other.
Yeah, but you almost can't have one without the other, which makes it a little bit rough. So I'm trying to think.
Is it Troy and Abed?
No, not Troy and Abed. Joey and Chandler.
Yeah, but there's one that's better.
There's one that's better.
It depends on what kind of comedy you're going for.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're going for smart comedy, I would take Chandler.
Right, but if you're going for goofy comedy,
Yeah.
I think you deep down like Joey just a little more than you like.
just a little bit.
You watched Joey too, so like
I did watch Joey.
Been watching Joey.
It was so ass.
You can't fly with only one leg. So.
Yeah, but I took Ron Swanson. You know what I mean? So I feel like
Cook.
the easy comedy would be for me to take Joey. So I'm gonna take Joey Tribbiani
They
as
would
my number
play
2
off each
pick.
other
I
really
think
well.
I don't think Chandler would play off of Ron Swanson as well as Joey. Ron Swanson would be able to play off of Joey. So I'm gonna stick with Joey.
All right. I like that pick because it frees me up to add. Ooh, no, this is tough. I gotta go with. You know what? This guy plays better off of Michael Scott. I think a little bit better because you can't have 2 extremely like crazy neurotic guys
Sure.
in your office. So I am actually gonna take Chandler Bong
Nice.
for my next pick.
Miss Chandler Bong, actually.
That one hurt though. I mean, it hurt. I got a great value pick. I didn't think I was gonna get him second round.
That's an interesting combination.
Well, I feel like if you had because like if you're gonna put Michael Scott, you're gonna have something of an office type area where he's the boss.
Sure.
Chandler could totally be a
Yeah,
worker in an office.
for sure.
That's where my mind's going.
That's fair. That's totally fine. All right, Lud. With your second and third pick in the draft.
All right. So I got Kramer already.
Leading man.
Yeah.
That's my number one.
I love it.
No one took my number two.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, it's Barney Stinson.
Yeah. Fuck, I wanted him so bad.
Yeah.
But I think you're good for it. I think
that's a very interesting dynamic between Kramer and Barney.
That would be. I think it might be funny. There's potential.
I think because you don't really see that side of Kramer a whole lot, but it's like suggested that he's
That he like fucks.
yeah, that he is like the guy.
Yeah.
Kramer and Barney on the night on the town.
Exactly.
That would be.
Kramer would be shaking his head like this.
I have another pick after that too, don't I?
Yeah, you get to go with your third character.
Good take.
Jeez. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird having to do two in a row.
Yeah, I think there's less pressure in the middle. But
Yeah.
then you also end up taking fucking Wendy Wu.
You totally have to play off other people.
Right.
Somebody can totally fuck you.
I don't know if I want to pick this guy. I don't think anyone else really thought of him. So I might save him for next round because I think I'll get away with it.
You're looking for a value out of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go late round pickup.
That's fair.
You don't want to pick up like somebody too early.
This would be funny. I have Betty White's character from Golden Girls on here. With those, I think that'd be an interesting group of people. I'm gonna pick a strong female character
There you
to
go.
go with these two. Selena Meyer from Veep.
Great.
Never seen Veep.
Great choice. So funny.
Very funny show.
That show's hilarious. She plays the vice president of the United States, and it's like goofy. HBO show. It's hilarious. Good pick in my opinion.
I'm glad to hear it. I haven't seen
Totally
Veep, so-
thought you were gonna take my guy, and I can't believe I got away with him because I'm putting him as the accountant. My boy George Costanza.
I could have taken him, but I already have Kramer.
Yeah,
and I
no,
feel like
then it's
I
just
want
a
something.
Seinfeld
Yeah,
show.
I want something
I
new.
get it. I just didn't think I was getting him third round. I feel like that's a value pick, right?
I think that's a value pick for sure. Why don't you say what you said earlier about George Costanza and Kramer?
George Costanza and Michael Scott.
No, how do you think that?
Oh yeah, my take.
Yeah, your
so,
take.
like when you first watch Seinfeld, the pure shock value of Kramer's comedy is so funny.
Yeah.
Like you literally can't stop laughing. But when you really listen sometimes to what George Costanza does and says, you're like, this might be the funniest TV character.
It's very underrated, funny too.
He's so like out of his mind. Like that dude needs a therapist so bad.
And when you get his parents involved,
oh my god,
it gets even better.
his parents are literally brilliant. Do you know that's Ben Stiller's dad?
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, fun fact.
I feel like no, probably didn't.
I definitely did not know that.
Anyway, we can keep that moving. I like that pick for me though.
I like George Costanza. All right, so for my third and fourth, this is rough because I feel like 3, 4, 5 is still pretty high in the draft. So I can't start memeing it yet. But I think this is a value pick depending on your take on the show. Fuck. There's two, and I really want to choose one of them, so I'm going to go with Chang. I'm taking...
Oh, dude, I had Chang on my list.
Oh, Oh my
He's a good
God.
that guy just to like show
Yeah,
up.
he just shows up, says something stupid and quirky, and then hides in the fucking AC unit.
I had Chang. Chang was good.
Chang is definitely
I
my
didn't
number
even have him
3.
on my list. That's a really good call.
It was between him and Chevy Chase. And
He's funnier than Chevy Chase in that.
I
Chevy Chase is pretty funny.
Chevy
in that.
Chase has his moments.
Chang is funnier, I
Chang
think.
is fucking
Chang
hilarious.
His like hot meter, like heat checks.
He checks.
Yeah,
He's good.
he definitely has his takeover badge most of the time. He's on the floor.
For sure. Well, with the dynamic that I have now, I guess that I can't take a value here. This is rough. I don't know if it's worth it. Let me think. I'm gonna workshop it because I was thinking about a character. There's 2 characters I have in mind. One switches up the dynamic completely. The other one's from the same show as one of these characters that I already have.
If you're thinking about it, go with the best one. That's always my advice.
I'm taking Andy Dwyer from you.
It's a good pick. I can't hate.
Burt Macklin's my guy.
I can't hate.
He's at the doctor's office and he's explaining all of the things that are wrong with him. He's like, when I wipe, it's like wiping a marker. Like I wipe and I wipe and I wipe.
Dude, the Andy Dwyer moments. Also, underrated thing about his characters, I actually think him and April have like my favorite sitcom relationship maybe ever.
I agree.
It's like I like
So
them more than
easy.
Jim and Pam.
Yeah.
They're a little more quirky for me. I like them a little quirky. I like them
They're
to be
quirky. Yeah, I
themselves.
like it.
They're so yin and yang. I like that.
I think it's good stuff.
I'm coming in hot with that take. All right. This is a big one for me because I got some heavy hitters. I need some guys to come in and heat check really well. I am actually gonna take Frank Reynolds.
Fuck
From
you,
Always
bro. I
Sunny.
thought I was gonna get him.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Not a big Always Sunny guy. Haven't
neither
really
am
gotten
I,
into
but
it.
He's so fucking
Who is
hilarious.
he? What?
It's
It's Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Yeah, I was gonna put him on here just for the memes.
He's so funny in that show. Oh my god.
So what pick number is this?
This is you get 4
That's
and
my
5
fourth.
right
I
here.
get 4 and 5.
Great pick, by the way. I love Frank Reynolds. I think he's hilarious.
And I think he's like the old guy. I am building towards something. You need like an old funny guy, and he's definitely an old funny guy.
you definitely have like a 3-way slasher build going right now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very versatile.
I have a feeling that this is kind of a steal right now.
Let's hear it.
Go for it.
I'm excited to hear it, actually.
Dwight Schrute.
Yeah. Fuck. Good value.
Yeah.
Pick.
Very
Great value
great
pick.
value.
He's not. I don't even know if he's gonna be a main character. He can just be the neighbor that's weird. The weird
Yeah.
neighbor. He just like shows out, comes
the
out, walks
Kramer
outside.
in your show.
Yeah. He knocks on the door. He knocks on the door. Blood on his hands. Blood on him like an apron. He's like, "You guys got like a knife sharpener or something?" It's like just for that. And you just made me think. You need an old funny guy.
Yeah.
I got a couple old funny guys.
Who's older and funnier than?
Danny DeVito.
No, I was just gonna say you're supposed to say your guy right there.
I don't want to give these two away. I think.
This could be a big pick.
You're going to go with like Mr. Heckles right here
Who's that?
from Friends.
No,
The
no,
neighbor
no.
downstairs.
He's in one episode.
Yeah. Well, he has a couple cameos.
That's a sleeper. So I'm. Who do I have? Who do I have right now? Who's working with my?
Kramer, Barney Stinson, Selena Meyer, Dwight Schrute.
That's an interesting
So
dynamic.
this is your 5th pick. You got 6, 7, 8 left after this.
We're halfway there. This is
Funny old guy. Pierce. I'll take Pierce.
You take Pierce.
Pierce.
Pierce Hawthorne.
Yeah, Pierce
Yeah,
Hawthorne.
It's booked.
Pierce Hawthorne. I could have gotten him later.
You could have. SmoothBody is an interesting drafter, and I don't like him at the number 2 spot, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
with
because
you.
he can play both ways.
He's too calculated.
Okay, so
I hate it.
with my next pick, I kind of need a straight man, but we'll still give you laughs.
Oh, good call on that. Yeah, okay.
I'm going with Ted Lasso from Ted Lasso as my. Oh, I can't reveal my plot yet in my show, but I am taking Ted Lasso off the board.
I'm surprised neither of you have gone with any like Big Bang Theory guys yet. TBH.
You know what? I loved that when I was younger. I kind of grew out of it a little bit.
I have them on my list.
You have one?
I have a
Either of
couple.
you
Sheldon
seen
on
Ted
there?
Lasso?
No,
Because I felt very
No.
underwhelming.
I haven't seen.
No,
Ted Lasso.
I've heard it's
A
very
lot
good.
of people love
Everyone
Yeah.
tries to shove it down my throat.
That makes sense.
Like, you haven't seen Ted Lasso yet?
Well, I'm not trying to do that.
I know,
just
but
suggest
like
you watch it.
everyone who watches it tends to try to shove it down my throat.
Plus, who doesn't like Jason Sudeikis though? That dude's funny.
He's got a dumb last name.
He does have a really dumb last name.
Sudeikis.
I can definitely get away with that one as a number 8 pick. And there's not a chance in hell of either of you taking that person. So I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to leave him too. I don't have any women.
I don't either.
Well, okay, so I got 5 and 6 here. I might as well complete the Seinfeld trio, right?
Oh fuck.
You don't,
Yeah, solid pick.
No.
you don't like Elaine Bennis.
No, I love Elaine Bennis, and I totally
Elaine's
forgot about
hilarious.
her. Elaine's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm taking Elaine Bennis as my
Yeah,
number 5.
that's such a good call. Mine's a freaking sausage fest over here.
And I think that her, again, Ron Swanson being my number 1 pick, I think that would be an interesting dynamic to see. My number 6 pick, so I got 6, 7, 8 left. My number 6 pick is going to be a difficult one for me to make. We've made it this far. You took Frank Reynolds from me, which I wasn't expecting. And I don't have any Office characters on my list yet.
Need one.
There's a lot that I could go with. I could go with Jim Halpert. I could go.
You don't want Jim.
I don't want Jim.
Jim's not that funny.
I could go with Andy. Ed Helms.
Not that funny.
Ed Helms is funny.
I think he's hilarious.
I think Ed
Andy?
Helms, he has his moments.
Yeah, but we're talking the goats here.
We're talking goats. I don't know if this is goat material, and I don't think he'll work well. I want to really badly choose the fucking Lizard King, Robert California.
You don't even know
Really
my. You don't
good.
even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King.
Also surprised no one's taken Marshall Erickson.
He just doesn't fit a lot of.
He doesn't fit in a lot of
He doesn't fit a lot of
places,
molds.
I don't think.
He's a very.
It's a very heartfelt performance.
I don't think he's a standalone character, if I may say so myself.
No, there's no way he can't work without Ted and Lily.
Great character.
Great character.
Great character.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
But even like he just
He just
he's like
doesn't
a
work.
normal guy. That's the
Yeah.
thing about Marshall, is he's more normal than the other two.
And I still love it. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a pick here. You guys took all my best dudes. I can get away with that. I can't do that either. You know what? Fuck it. I was going to take him later, but I'm going to take him now. I'm going to take Jack McFarland from Will and Grace.
Never seen him.
Same. Heard it's funny, but like
Heard it's funny.
a bunch of people, like old heads, say that.
Yeah, it's like a
It's up there.
80s, 90s sitcom. It's good.
He's the funny dude from that.
Yeah, I mean, both Will and Jack McFarland are both gay, but they're like best friends. It's a whole thing. I think he's hilarious, and it's like dumb-witted comedy, so it's like played down a little bit, but it's still really funny, and I think he's a good pick.
I think it's a great pick. If you like it, it's a great pick. All right, it's to me. This is where it gets tough for me because I got guys, but I'm really trying to round out my roster. I am going to take Abed Nadir right
Yeah.
here.
You think Abed's funnier than Troy?
I kind of do.
Abed is funnier than Troy.
Respectfully.
That's another Marshall Erickson thing where like Troy has this like kind of like cute like it'll make you like Abed literally makes you like cry laughing because he's so awkward and so weird and so out there. He's the Kramer of that show, at least for me.
I disagree. I think Troy is funnier than Abed.
That's a good take. They're
That's
both
totally
great
fine.
characters.
Whenever he's I've seen enough TV shows to know that when you pop the back of a raft, it moves forward. Like that shit. Whenever he says that, I
Start crying. You have like evil Abed.
Dude, that was awful.
I love Evil Abed. I was hoping that Evil Abed was going to show up in the Multiverse Madness. I thought that would be fucking hilarious.
Just fighting Doctor Strange.
yeah.
The fact that evil Abed, the only thing wrong with him is he put on a goatee mustache. Everyone else lost an arm and all these other things, and he just
He just has like a cloth.
like Troy can't even speak. He's talking like a robot. Oh my god. Anyway, that's my pick, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay, well, I kind of want another younger female role in my sitcom I'm creating.
Sure.
I have Barney, so I don't really want to take Robin, even though I think Robin is fairly funny.
I think it's a good pick. It's just also so hard with Robin because she doesn't fit with any of the people.
That you got. She's kind of a straight man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Robin's really not
interesting.
that funny.
I think Robin's pretty funny.
She has her moments.
She just
but-
kind of yells and talks about Canada.
She towards the end they make her character just yell,
Yeah.
but in the beginning it was smart, witty humor.
It was. I'll give you that.
Did you guys watch Gilmore Girls?
No.
Any of it?
Not even a little bit.
Hold on. I'm going off my list here for a younger leading female.
Yeah, I want another female on mine as well.
I'm thinking Jessica Day from New Girl.
Jess.
I love New Girl. I love New Girl. She's funny to me, but I understand why people hate her. And I don't really get why, but I get it.
I don't like her voice.
People do not like her. I think she's funny, though. I like the call.
I think she's funny.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you
I'm
watched
ready.
New Girl.
Yeah, I didn't know you watched New Girl.
I'm in and out of it. I'll turn it on sometimes.
Fair. I should probably try harder with New Girl.
You should. It's got a lot of great characters. A lot of ones I was afraid to pick because I don't think
Yeah.
you guys know them. But
So
interesting.
what number pick is this for me?
That was 7.
This is my final pick.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was 6. That was 6.
Six?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Jess is your 6th pick.
I'll take that.
What's her last name?
Jessica Day.
You took Senior Chang, which I'm.
Arya Stark.
It might have been a little. This might be a little early too, but I need to take her off the board because she's.
Well, I
It's
still
not-
got. I still
he
got
still
to
has
pick.
one to
I
pick.
still got to pick.
Oh. Yikes.
So this is your 7th pick. All of us only have 2 left.
I only have one, right? Or I'd have
No, you have 7 and 8.
I'd have 2 left.
Right? Unless I'm crazy. You have Kramer, Barney, Selena Meyer, Dwight Schrute, Pierce, Jessica Day. That's 6.
So then I make one more.
Yeah, you have one more right
And then
now.
one more
and then
after.
you have the last pick.
Okay. I'm gonna take Danny Tanner.
Wow. Good for you.
R.I.P.
You get
Good for
yeah,
you, man.
you get a wholesome character that
No, that's
gives
a
you
good
some
pick.
laughs. That's the dude I was gonna take fourth, and I was like afraid like you guys would start like
No, that was fantastic.
No, that's a good pick.
because I was like
he can fit almost anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's
that's
versatile.
amazing. Good for you.
I didn't want to pick him too early because I'm like I don't want to waste it on Danny Tanner, but then again Danny Tanner is kind of a classic,
That's awesome.
so I'll take him as my seventh pick.
That changes things.
Okay. My next pick, I need an intern, and I'm going with the most fabulous intern in all of situational comedies.
You're not taking the temp, are you?
No.
Fire guy?
Ryan,
April Ludgate. I'm taking off the board here.
Yeah, you are so calculated.
you already know the name of
Yeah,
your
he
sitcom.
knows like what the first
Yeah,
line is
it's-
gonna be. Fuck, I should have like threw a wrench in you and try to fuck you up. But Frank Reynolds doesn't fit in what I'm thinking that you're going with, so that's kind of interesting.
I have a role for him.
Like George Costanza is gonna take a nap under his desk. It's gonna be awesome.
Keep it rolling.
Okay, so it's mine. I have 7 and 8 right here. I really like the Danny Tanner call out. That was amazing.
This is a great call.
And now it has my wheels turning. Like,
Yeah.
should I go with more?
Don't go Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse
Uncle
is
Jesse's
not.
great.
Joey is.
Joey's hilarious.
Joey's funnier.
But I already have a Joey on my show,
Yeah, you can't
so I
have
don't need two
Joeys.
Joeys.
I mean, it would be an ongoing joke about two Joeys, and they both
oh,
say,
like Joey 1, Joey 2.
"No, it's like, hey Joey, like
You
one of
just
those."
name the show Joey, like again.
You could Joey two Joeys, two Joeys, one room.
Like,
Maybe
that'd
we'll
be
get 2
funny
seasons
after like the
instead of
first
1.
season, but I also like the Just Day, and I haven't seen a lot of New Girl, but I do know that his name's Schmidt, right?
Good value pick. Great pick.
I think Schmidt's
Almost took him.
fucking hilarious.
He's so funny.
I don't know if he fits here,
This one hurts.
but I'm gonna go with Schmidt. I was thinking Coach, but I really like
I should have taken Coach as my funny old guy.
Schmidt.
Coach should have been my funny
You
old
need a
guy.
funny old guy.
Yeah, but I got Pierce now, which is
Yeah, you're good.
That
You're good
works.
on funny old guys. Does everybody have a funny old guy? Or girl?
If you want to take Ron Swanson as a funny old guy.
he's
Nah, he's too young. He acts older.
All right, 8th and final pick for Lil Doop. I kind of want to go off here and do an animated character,
I was thinking that
but it's almost like not even worth it.
it wouldn't make sense
No.
because are they going to be live action? Like,
Well, do you want to know the one that I was thinking?
yeah, sure.
Shoot.
Terry from Solar Opposites.
Never seen Solar Opposites.
Good show.
It's funny.
It's interesting.
funny.
It's kind of like a less aggressive Rick and Morty,
Okay.
Yeah, but also
more
Yeah,
aggressive.
it's also way more aggressive because they talk about how they don't have butts like all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's basically just Rick and Morty, but with a more family dynamic. If that.
That makes sense.
My old guy, my 8th pick. It's gonna be Uncle Phil.
First things first.
Yeah.
I saw him. He didn't
Solid
make my
pick.
list. I saw him.
Solid pick.
From Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
It's Uncle Phil, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Uncle Phil as my
That's your final pick?
8th and final pick. I also really wanted Patrick Starr. Wasn't worth it to throw him in there with Chang, Andy Dwyer, Joey Tribbiani.
Dude, if these shows were real, it'd be electric.
It'd be
Yeah,
electric.
like so fucked.
Like,
And
because
I'd love it.
there's not one of those like wet blanket characters at all.
No.
No, these are all people throwing 100.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're all killing it out there.
It's all heat. So I think it's me for my final pick. This one's tough. This one's the one I've had to think about the most for the kind of structure of my show. Okay, I'm gonna take Tobias Funke from Arrested Development.
Haven't seen it.
Tobias, who?
Funke.
With the umlaut on the U.
Mm-hmm. And all you need to know, you've never seen the show, for like at least half a season, he's following the Blue Man group but wearing Blue Man paint. the entire
Okay, I have seen clips of that.
He is one of the funniest characters I've ever seen on television.
If I may,
Shoot.
I kind of expected you to take Rob Lowe's character from Parks and Rec. I feel like that would have fit well.
Love him. He would have fit well, but I'm going for something a little different. I am on HBO.
I like it. You are on HBO. You are different. I didn't even consider that. That's good stuff.
So I got one final pick.
Yeah, you got one.
I have an
last-
idea of what my show is going to be.
Well, we can't take any more picks. So if you want to read off everyone that you have left, and then help
who I have
us
left?
help you.
I got Ted Mosby. I had Homer Simpson on here.
Yeah.
Phil Dunphy from Modern Family.
Which one's that? Is that the dad?
Yeah, it's a dad.
Okay.
Jerry. I had Leslie Knope. Kevin Malone. I have Betty White from Golden Girls. Joey Gladstone, which is Joey from...
Right.
Rick Sanchez. Troy Barnes. Sheldon Cooper. Raj Koothrappali. And Howard Wolowitz.
Who's Howard Wolowitz?
He's also on Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang.
So I think it would be funny to see Betty White's character married to Pierce.
That's great.
I think the two of them, that would be a very...
That would be interesting.
Because, like, you got, like... Can I just walk into my...
Are you taking Betty White?
Can I go into my if I'm taking Betty White, can I just go right into my pitch?
Yeah, but you have to take Betty White.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm taking Betty
Betty
White.
White from Golden Girls.
Good call.
What's her name?
Legend.
Huh?
What's her name?
Her
She
name
played
is
Betty White
Rose Nyland.
with an N.
Yeah, LYLNYLUND.
Okay. Also, do you have a name?
For my show?
Yeah. If you just want to roll right into it.
I don't have a name, but I have a pitch.
All right, let's hear the pitch.
It's about...
Actually, I'm sorry.
I have to go name?
No. I was going to read all the characters.
All right,
here.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
do
ahead.
that.
Okay, so as first pick, Lil Doop took as his network NBC, followed by character number 1 being Ron Swanson, Joey Tribbiani, Senor Chang, Andy Dwyer, a.k.a. Burt Macklin, FBI, Elaine Bennis, Jack McFarland, Schmidt, and Uncle Phil.
Really good.
SmoothBody is going to be working with HBO in his hit special. It's going to be starring Michael Scott, Miss Chandler Bong, a.k.a. Chandler Bing, George Costanza, Frank Reynolds, Ted Lasso, Abed Nadir, April Ludgate, and Tobias Funke. Is there an accent mark on the E?
No, it's F-U with the smiley face, N-K-E.
Interesting. And Big Load over here is going to be working with ABC. Character number 1, we got Kramer, followed by Barney Stinson, Selena Meyer,
You got a lot of
Dwight Schrute,
12,000.
Pierce
know.
Hawthorne,
Jeez.
Jessica Day, Danny Tanner,
I got a lot of dudes just out there throwing heat.
and Rose Nyland.
Yeah.
Let's hear the pitch.
The pitch is, it's just a big apartment building. We're gonna
Really
play off.
big.
We're gonna play off an apartment building, and I don't know who's living with who. To be honest with you,
Work in
but
progress.
yeah, everybody has their own stories which intermix into other people's.
Kind of like The Office, if you will.
I do know, like I said, I do know that Pierce and Betty White's character are married, and they live upstairs and they fuck all the time. But you don't learn that till like the end of season 1. Like these people, like whoever's, I don't know who the main character is yet out of all of like the people have thrown a million miles per hour, but whoever's the main character, Betty White and Pierce live upstairs, and then by the end of the season, he built enough courage, he bangs on the door, and it's just
I would tell you that Selena probably is your leading character.
But you don't
You think?
need.
yeah, I don't
a
really
main
need
character.
because eventually they all start like
That's new age sitcom, baby.
Coming
yeah.
together. Yeah, mockumentary style.
Yeah.
Friends, The Office.
Because
Parks and
no,
Rec.
I feel like it has to start. I think I have to start with. I'd probably follow. I think I'd follow Danny Tanner.
Oh, good call.
Probably a
Like your dad.
probably like a divorced dad got kicked out of the house. He's moving into a new place, or like I
Danny
don't know,
Tanner's a
tragic.
divorced dad, though.
No, okay, you're right. Tragic loss.
Widowed.
Widowed. Still has do the kids come with him? They don't come with him, right?
No, it's
okay,
just
so it's just the backstory of him being widowed. So he has a sad backstory, moves into this new apartment building, had to get away. And he's probably the main character. And then you got one of his best friends, I would say Barney is his best friend. He plays that role well in How I Met Your Mother. He's the best friend that's like, oh, you got to get back out there, stuff like that.
Age gap.
And then Kramer can just be himself.
Yeah, Kramer's literally just across the hall.
And he just comes in and takes your baloney.
Yeah, Kramer's literally across the hall. It's like, oh, I saw you moved in.
He just
you need
slides
help?
in
Yeah.
through your front door.
And then you got, like I said, you got Dwight next to Kramer. Dwight plays, if we're just sticking with the Seinfeld reference, Dwight is my Newman.
Good call.
He just comes in sometimes. But he starts having, I'd like to see him have a bigger part than Newman.
Sure.
Because Newman doesn't
He's
really.
like late season Newman.
Yeah.
Sure. Newman would have been a good pick to take.
Newman would have been a good pick.
Probably not.
Probably not. What's the name of yours? You gotta give us a name.
Yeah, we're going to need a name here. I like the pitch.
I do like the pitch. Like that would not work.
Why not?
I'm saying
It wouldn't not.
Would it not work? A pitch. Oh, the name.
Also, respectfully, well, I'll get into it.
No, go ahead.
Respectfully, you're going to need a pretty high budget if you're going to have all those sets with all those different apartments. So I think that's a flaw in your pitch.
Well, I
If
mean,
I'm coming at you.
apartment sets aren't that much. You just shift
Yeah, but
rooms
if you
and
got to
hallways.
make them all the time.
Yeah, but think about the Big Bang Theory. Like, it was really all just like, it was like 2 rooms, but you felt like you were trapped. Like, you can figure out sets, especially once you get a bigger budget.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Disney Plus has a bunch of.
Well, like I said,
He's ABC,
like I
though.
said, they're not introduced all the way, like all right away.
You get to
So what you're saying is
2 of the people I drafted, you don't really get into till after season 1.
the old heads.
Yeah.
I'm interested, if I may ask a question. Where does Jess fit into this?
Probably Barney's love interest.
No, you can't tie Barney down. That's the best part of Barney.
Because I don't think she has a place. I don't think she has
I needed.
Oh, I got a good one for you.
Yeah.
She could be Pierce and Rose's like granddaughter.
Yeah, but then again, Danny Tanner's a little too old for her, so Danny Tanner would have to be with Selena Meyer. I think.
That would actually be a really good couple.
That's good.
So Jess is just
where
kind
does
of
Jess go?
All right, we need a name. We need the pitch.
Yeah, let's get a name.
a name.
In a world.
Sweet 105.
Yeah, like some like busy building.
Don't trust
Busy building. I like it. Busy building. That's better than show me the money's is plural possessive.
Yeah, you see that episode of BB last night?
That floats.
It does.
Jess doesn't fit, but that's a good name.
Jess, we'll figure it out.
Jess is just on the payroll.
I thought I was going in a different direction, but until I realized Danny Tanner was going to be my main character.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for mine?
Yeah.
Okay. HBO buys the rights to The Office. They make a sequel to The Office. Michael Scott moves up in the world. It's called Corporate, right?
The show is called Corporate.
The show's called Corporate. So you got Michael Scott as the boss. You have George Costanza as the lawyer who's had 3 heart attacks in like the past 2 years.
Just a liability.
Just yells the entire time and is trying to convince Michael Scott not to do all the dumb things he does. You have Chandler, who's the guy who's a little too smart, but he's like the accountant type. He's like a financial dude. You got Frank Reynolds, who's the janitor, right? Who comes
Good
around
call.
and is like their friend, but is so weird. You have Ted Lasso, who's the CEO. He's like the David Wallace at this point. He's the CEO.
So then what's Michael?
Michael's just the boss. He's
the boss at a.
He's right under C-suite. So he's an upgrade from regional manager.
Sure.
This is his next position.
It's like if he did take Jan's job.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, probably step up from that too. But basically, that level.
So he's working directly with.
Yes, he has to talk to the CEO.
Okay.
Ted Lasso.
Technically under him, but close.
Close, yes. He's like right near that C-suite type area. Then you have Abed Nadir and April Ludgate as like that cute couple on the side that are like their parents are super, super rich and they have to take this internship at corporate, but they hate it there. So they're always pulling shenanigans together.
Respectfully, you're changing characters a little bit.
Why?
His parents, Abed's parents aren't filthy rich. He goes to fucking community college.
Yeah, but I'm just taking the character.
I know what Jess Day is now. I just thought about it.
What?
She is she has a troubled past, and she moves into what's his name? Building. She moves into the building, and she becomes like his foster daughter.
Busy building B.
Yeah.
If you were considering adding a B. Go ahead.
Anyway, so, and then I have Tobias Funke, who is he's kind of the office mom, but he dresses as a guy from the Blue Man Group on Fridays with his casual Fridays. That's his big
Like
gig
that's his thing.
in the first episode. It's called Corporate. It's like The Office, but they can literally say anything and do anything.
Because it's HBO.
Is
Is it a mockumentary as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Mockumentary style. I mean, Office, but just
Yeah.
they can take it a little bit further. That's my pitch. Corporate.
For you, where does Chandler Bing fit in there?
Chandler Bing's like the smart accountant guy who's
He's too
always
smart for his own good.
Yeah,
He's
too
crack-
smart
the
for
wise
his own
guy.
good. Yeah.
Cracking jokes.
He's very distrustful of corporate. He's always at Michael Scott's throat, but they have this like playfully untrustful relationship.
I like it.
Thank you.
I think I'd give it a watch.
I think it's a show that I'd throw on.
It'd be a throw on, but it would also be like a
It wouldn't be appreciated until all the episodes came out.
Totally agree.
maybe, yeah. It'd be like The Office.
We'd have to figure it out too. We'd have to really work.
I think all of
A lot
these
of
need
work.
figured out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine definitely needs figured out because I have zero creative direction right now. Something I will say. The Office has been done. Friends has been done. Parks and Rec has been done.
You're going OG.
How
Original.
How I Met Your Mother, Taxi, Seinfeld. What's the one with Sam and Diane? Cheers. And I think it's important to note that all
No
of
Cheers
these-
representation either in this.
Yeah, I thought about taking.
Ooh, who's the little waitress? She's funny.
Yeah.
That would have been a good pick.
She is funny.
She's really funny.
Norm, is that what? That's the guy.
Norm. Norm's good.
I actually think Clint is his name. Who's the mailman?
Clint's the mailman.
He's funny
He's
too.
funny too.
Norm's the other guy. So again, I got Ron Swanson, Joey Tribbiani, Chang, Andy Dwyer, Elaine Bennis, Jack McFarlane, Schmidt, and Uncle Phil. Schmidt looks like or acts like he should be gay, but he's not.
Yes,
Jack McFarlane is gay.
but he should be straight. Not should.
No, he's gay, and I love it. He's like very flamboyant, and he's a ladies' man, if you will. So he's really good with the ladies.
Ooh, you could play that. Him and Schmidt.
I think him and Schmidt would be an interesting situation because Jack McFarlane might be trying to chase after Schmidt all the time, but Schmidt's like ladies guy. He's like the Barney Stinson of New Girl, if you will.
For sure.
And then I got Andy Dwyer, Joey Tribbiani. Great pair. Put them
Just-
together.
But, like, great parents.
Just like
A lot of good
stupid
pairs on
comedy.
this show.
It would be like whenever you have Joey and Phoebe scenes in Friends,
Yeah.
almost
All the
11 times better.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. That is such a good take.
The thing is, I've said how they work together so far. I don't know what the main plot of the show is, but Uncle Phil and Ron Swanson, I think, are going to be two of like the main characters. I want to call the show The Other Side.
So deep.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
So
The other side.
basically, my way of thinking here is that
Sounds like a punk song from the 90s.
either I think Ron Swanson's going to be the neighbor,
Okay.
and he's always out in the wood shop doing his thing in the backyard, making canoes and shit, never checking the mailbox.
So it's like busy.
It's kind of like busy building,
Busy building.
but it's the other side. So Uncle Phil is going to be obviously the main house, and then he's going to have Joey Tribbiani, Andy Dwyer.
So it's just suburban busy building.
It's suburban busy building.
It's the sequel.
Chang is going to eventually graduate from community college, and he's going to be the mailman. And then Elaine Bennis is also going to fit in because Schmidt wants to do Elaine Bennis. Jack
That's an
McFarlane wants
age
to do
difference.
Schmidt, and Elaine wants to do, Andy Dwyer, Joey Tribbiani,
Why don't you call it like Sexy Circle?
the cul-de-sac.
The cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac's good.
I like the. Can I switch it to the cul-de-sac?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
cul-de-sac's
call.
good.
Am I allowed to switch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
busy cul-de-sac.
The corrupt cul-de-sac.
Busy
Um,
building.
I like the other side though. I'll go with the cul-de-sac. But yeah, definitely a work in progress. I think I have a good cast. It's just figuring out how I want their characters to work
interplay.
together.
And kind of the plot.
There's no
there,
doubt
too.
we all have good casts. Like,
No,
these
we
are
all have amazing casts, and I'm gonna do the same thing that we did with the last draft, and I'm gonna put up a poll on Spotify, and you guys can go vote for which TV show you think would be the best, or which character or which draft person
You thought was better. You
yeah,
can really
whoever you
vote
thought
anyway.
won. Whoever won the draft, however you want to play it. And then you can also comment on our YouTube if you have any suggestions. Or if you were mad that someone didn't get drafted, we'd like to hear about it. Maybe we'll answer.
Maybe we won't. Probably won't.
No, we probably will.
busy building. Season 1.
This fall on NBC.
ABC.
It's a
ABC.
building.
Busy
It's
building.
ABC.
Downtown New York. Busy building.
Busy building. Season 1 coming 2032.
Cul-de-sac.
Is it cul-de-sac or just the cul-de-sac?
Cul-de-sac.
I like cul-de-sac.
Just cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac.
But then you would have to film in a cul-de-sac, and you're not really close with your neighbors in a cul-de-sac.
You could be.
Nah,
It's a
F
busy
that.
cul-de-sac.
It's a busy building.
Yeah, shut up. Don't be taking busy building from me.
Say what you want about busy building. It sticks in your head like
Busy
a
building.
sore thumb.
BB.
Busy building.
Busy building is a great idea, and I would actually love to see that come to fruition.
Oh, I want to put in one little keynote with my intern foreplay because you're like, I didn't think about Abed's not good to be a love interest, like as we see in the
Right.
community. So like him and April just developed this like really, really weird friendship because like she's super weird.
He
and
doesn't
he's-
know that she's hitting on him.
Yes. And she's like literally will go all over him in like her weird April Ludgate.
Right.
And then you have the
And
episode, she
Abed
gets a
has
little
no
too
idea.
drunk, and Abed comes pick her up, and it's just awkward.
It's just awkward.
That would be a
funny.
really funny car ride because Abed's 10 and 2 the whole way, staring at the road ahead of him.
Like literally eyes like this. So I thought I was pretty concise with my show.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you had an idea going into it.
I didn't. I got Michael Scott and went from there.
I got my
think that's
idea.
probably
I got
what I
my
should've
idea whenever I drafted Betty White.
Busy building. Dude, the funniest part of any of these shows is that you don't know Pierce and Betty White's character even in it until you hear them fucking upstairs at the end of the first
Season, and they're doing it all season. As soon as he's moving his mattress into his room, and it's just going on upstairs.
Is it like a quiet noise in the background constantly?
Yeah,
Like throughout the entire show?
Like each episode starts with it, or
And then
something like that.
it's like a buzzing in the back of the show, and then finally on like the 24th
What the hell
episode,
is that? And then they figure it out.
Kramer's
Maybe-
like, "What the hell is that noise?"
He watches it.
That's his first time in that apartment, and he's like the only one who hears it.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Brilliant stuff. I had a lot of fun.
That was a good time.
Smooth Bodians, we'll probably catch you guys next week. Just want to say, like, shout out. We're getting close to 10 episodes. This is number 9. So proud of us, and we're gonna finish the summer strong here, and we'll still catch you when we're back at school. But thanks for listening, and stay sexy, salmons. I want a different call-off sign.
You go ahead, workshop it. Just do a bunch of them right now. Go ahead.
Where's the mojito, broito?
Thor starts in 15 minutes.
That was bad.
Are you a beauty or a beast? Where do we go from here? Wherever the road takes us.
I like your
later,
salmon
Smooth
one.
Bodians. All right. I just got to deliver it more clearly. Stay sexy, salmons.